Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 23rd through the 29th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Well, let's see, Cancer. What's going on? Ooh, nice. The overall energy for the reading, the Two of Cups. So this concerns commitment, situation that has to do with love for sure. But it's interesting how it shifts here a little bit. In the recent past, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, it's almost looking like you're waiting for this to come together, or not really waiting, but maybe it did come together, but I don't see much participation on your part, kind of like laid back, like, yeah, you know, it's going to happen, whatever, it's happening, blah, blah, blah. So there's not much in there, and everything shifts here. In the current situation, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. This almost looks like one of those energies of, if you want something done, you better get it done yourself, kind of a thing. And it's, the energy shifted completely, where there's no more laying back and just kind of letting it happen and just kind of going in there and making it happen, or at least trying to. There's a lot of, I mean, there's definitely a switch in the approach of this. Interesting. Very nice too. In the immediate future, the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of manifestation over this in terms of long-term stability over this whole situation, emotional fulfillment. It all looks pretty cool here. Come on. Come on, baby girl. Come on, sweet girl. What's going on? What's cracking like it? Yeah, Felix is there. You want to go up there, or you want to sit here and block me and, you know, I can't talk to Cancer because you're here looking very pretty. And I'm not going to push you away because you look at that face. Okay, so we're just going to sit here for a little bit. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Two of Cups. The Four of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands. All right. There's a lot of healing over this. I love this energy because it's looking like one of those things of, yeah, there's a commitment, yeah, there's love, yeah, there's good stuff happening. But there's also, you know, those downfalls there, and you're looking like you're healing over those, so it's looking quite healthy here for now. The more you heal through the situation, it almost feels like a recharge kind of a thing, like you're recharging your energy, like you got more to give. So I don't know exactly how this works, but it kind of looks like that, which is great. Looks good. Let me see the Two of Wands there in the recent past. The Six of Cups, the Temperance card, the Four of Wands. There's a lot of waiting here. There's a dragged on kind of a period of time over this. Don't break that, please. Don't break that. Don't you break that. So, I don't know. Maybe you had to wait for this to come together. Maybe... I don't know. But it did come together by the looks of it. You know, eventually. There's just this time gap that I don't understand, but maybe you do. It's not for me to understand. Let's do the Ace of Cups. The Two of Swords, the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. bit of confusion there, especially when it comes to love. There's a little bit of overthinking, maybe complicating the whole situation a little bit when all there was to it is love, you know. But overall, I don't see that being a problem. It's kind of like a normal energy. I would be worried if everything showed up pretty much aligned with love and happiness, and you know. So yeah, there's a little bit of overthinking there, which I don't feel like it caused a problem necessarily. And with this gap of time in there, I'm not surprised that there's overthinking. It leaves you time to think. Let's do the Four of Wands. Oh man, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands. What is this? What is this waiting? Because I see it coming together, and then I see it falling again into a space gap, into a time gap again. Like, okay. Almost like it's being experienced for a little bit, and then there's a pause, there's a break again. And then it's being experienced, and then, you know, it's coming together, and then, I don't know. Is this like a long distance kind of a thing, or... I'm not sure what it is. It's looking good when it is coming together, but then there's a pause. Okay. Let's do the Knight of Swords. In the... Man, I hate it when they fall like this, because I gotta get in this gap. I got my own gaps here. What's with the growling, girl? She's a growler. She growls. Let's do the Knight of Swords here in the current situation. The Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Something happened here in this dynamic. It almost looks like one of those things where this situation, like high school sweethearts kind of a thing. And then, you know, 50 years later, you meet again and you try to make it work. I don't know. It looks very odd here because I feel like the more this situation kind of took on, like it created a life for this dynamic, it seems like things are getting harder and harder to put back together. You know? There is... Compared to that energy right there, your energy in there, there is a change in terms of you're looking like you're more involved or more, again, like you want to make something happen, but the problem is you don't know what. Like this whole situation is starting to be surrounded by heaviness, confusion, and like, what has this become? You know, I don't know, man, very different tone to it. Let's do the Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. You're looking like you're on your own here. Like over there, you look more attached to the situation. Over here, not really. Ish. Not really. Not like over there. Independent, strong, definitely keeping a sense of curiosity, but overall pretty detached from the situation. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. At the same time, there's something within you that's not letting go of this thing. So, with the Four of Pentacles here. Four of Pentacles, you get the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups. I mean, your goal here is happiness. You're pursuing happiness. And if it's not found here, you're willing to go to, you know, wherever it is that you can find it. I'm not seeing it here, but that doesn't mean that it's not here. Over here, I'm seeing kind of energies trying to settle down. It's almost looking like there's been a dust storm, and the dust is trying to settle down to see what's left, you know. So for now, I'm kind of seeing the storm. I'm not seeing the energy settling down so that I can see beyond that to actually figure out what the hell is going on here. it's very clear in the past that there was love. There was something there. You know? Let's do the Magician in the immediate future. The Chariot, the Seven of Wands, the Emperor. Okay. Interesting. Because I see a manifestation coming through. I didn't know you were so close to me. I see a manifestation coming through, and it's coming through quite fast. A little scary fast, a little, ooh. You know, I thought these things take time, kind of a thing. So there's the instinctual kind of rejection to it, kind of like, ooh, stay away, you know. Not that you want to, because you are manifesting it, but because it's coming through so fast, it's like, uh-oh. So I do see things changing for the better for the situation. It's kind of like the dust is really settling down, and what's left kind of looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It's your manifestation here that brings it up. Let's do the 10 of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Ooh. And then life gets in the way, you know, where all of the energies are settled. You know what you feel by now. You know what this is by now. You know, you kind of figured it out in terms of how you feel about it, where you're at when it comes to this. But there's almost like an energy of life gets in the way. Because there's so many circumstances surrounding you, surrounding them, surrounding this whole situation, it almost looks like it's freaking complicated. You know, status change to it's complicated. Let's do the 9 of Cups. Man, I feel like there's a big time span here that this is happening through. Like, I feel like you've been dealing with this forever, with the situation. For the 9 of Cups, in the immediate future, you get the Tower, the Star, the Moon. It's going to be complicated for a little bit. So status changes definitely to it's complicated, but it's going to stay complicated for a minute. And there's going to be a lot of challenges that show up along the way, and there's going to be a lot of obstacles in the way of this. I don't see it reaching a final destination here yet, but I see it reaching a point of it just gets complicated. And it's kind of leaving me and you and the whole situation kind of up in the air here. What I do see at the bottom of it all is that there's a lot of love here that shows up. So for that, there's definitely clarity. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. You're just going to sit on Cancer's cards. Okay. The Temperance card, the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a process, and it's probably going to be a long process, even though I feel like it's already been a pretty long process, but I feel like it's going to carry on. What feels like a great energy here attached to you through this process is that of self-love, self-care. Like, don't forget to put yourself first. Whatever happens, take care of yourself through this process, and really focus on that self-love kind of an energy, because that helps you figure out where you're at in this at each step, you know, even when it gets complicated. If you have that, you're golden. Then you can maneuver easier through whatever's coming. Whew, okay, so that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.